Hey Aquarius, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for February 6th, 2025. This is for Aquarius. Uh-oh, last shuffle for Aquarius. Well, that went flying. All right, Aquarius, we have to see what that's all about. But we have new beginnings here in Ascendant Masters. What flew? I feel like more cards flew than this. Status quo. Yep, sure did. I see it now. Okay. I see three. That fell. So we have loss and family, friends, and guides. Some of you are breaking generational chains. I hesitate to say curse because not every chain is a curse, but this chain is about poverty. It doesn't necessarily mean that your family was impoverished, like you lost, like they were broke. Or some of you may have come from a very poor family. Some of you may have come from a family that focused a lot on material uh, success and such, but there's something about you transcending or growing past that and breaking that chain. The new beginnings is about feeling confident about walking away from things, ideas, beliefs that no longer serve you, or that they don't do you any good. Does not helped you in any way. If anything, has caused you to live a life that doesn't resonate with you, or may have caused you to do things that you look at and say, this is not really me. Okay, so I'm seeing you needing, yeah, passed on loved ones wanting to communicate or convey something with you. They are, it almost looks like they're wanting you to be happy about where you are in life. I'm seeing them wanting you to realize that you're worthy of more. You're worth more than whatever it is. You deserve the best in life. And that you need to accept that there's a balance occurring in your life, a lot of change. Um, they want you to celebrate yourself. Like, you need to slow down, not slow down in the realm of like, okay, don't work, okay, but you've got to slow down in some area of your life. And a lot of you may not even be, what's the word, you may not be satisfied with the way your life is going, right? I mean, not many people are, right? But I meet people all the time. I don't know, I bring up this a lot, but Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, they lived so poor. I couldn't take it. I was like, there's holes in the ceiling. I haven't seen that movie since, it's been a very long time, like over 10 years. But because I hardly have time to watch movies, right? But and if I'm gonna choose to watch a movie, that usually isn't the first thing I pick. I mean, I've seen it already, right? But I remembered the bed, and like how my impression was like, man, you want to talk about poor? I thought we were, what I'm saying? I thought we were kind of in squalor a little bit. Look at this. And but we were definitely weren't living like that. But I'm just saying, you look at that house and you're just like, what the heck? But then you see the love that they had, how the mother and the father were loving, caring. They loved Charlie. You could tell the grandparents loved each other. How many people have in-laws in the same room, much less the same bed, living with the kids, living with the grandson? How many people, you know what I mean? You think about this and you realize that they were the richest people that you ever knew. They were happy, broke but happy. One piece of lettuce in that porridge that they were making, one piece of cabbage. It didn't make any sense. I was like, what in the world? But I will say, um, with the new beginnings, this is talking about your past on loved ones wanting you to realize what life really truly means. What's the meaning of life here? They want you to enjoy where you are. They want to also express that you're going to be somewhere else. They don't want you to be like everyone else, and they don't want you to be like they were. That much is very clear here to me. There's something here also about you walking away with your head held high, um, feeling satisfied about a connection. Some of you may not be in a connection or caring for one, but there is someone here who has, when you go through these changes, right? When you start to go through a change or this particular transformation, it could either deepen the relationship you're in, or deepen a relationship in general, or it could render it unrequited, because I'm seeing an unrequited energy. Now, it could be an unrequited relationship, and then you start going through a change, and kickstarts. But they're wanting you, first of all, depending on what you're trying to manifest. If you want an unrequited situation to expand and to deepen and to conquer have love conquer and transform this relationship, they want you to start by enjoying where you are. They want you to start by understanding that you're worthy of the very best in life and lovingly allow yourself to accept the best in life. They want you to slow down and realize that it's time to celebrate you. It's time to rejuvenate your body. Some of you may need to have a spa day or have a massage or to take a nice hot bath, or you know what I mean? Like a relaxing healing bath. Um, I would say to put mm, stones in your bath. Okay, and I would say to allow your spirit to choose the stones. I'm seeing red or blue, right? Putting it in your bath with you, right? As long as it's not selenite. Selenite is water soluble a little bit, right? So ascendant masters with the Seven of Swords and Queen of Wands, right? Um, this is saying that what you used to believe in, it used to take you places, you used to, like where we come from, the behaviors, the beliefs, the traditions of man that our families have passed down to us. To some degree, you're realizing that they're fake, they're false. They don't bring anything. They don't do anything for anyone. You know how we get taught some crap and you realize this is not helpful. Like if you have parents or grandparents and they lived this foul way, or it wouldn't even be foul, it doesn't have to be, but they may have had a belief, which I've seen this actually. I just met a young man that said to me that their relatives told them that you should never give too much emotion to a woman because then she won't respect you. So you have to always keep her wanting more. So they would breadcrumb women. And I'm like, that is the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. I couldn't control myself. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. If you want your relationship to be deep with her, you got to be open. You got to be vulnerable, right? You'll know if she's the right one, if she's receiving that. But don't breadcrumb a woman. Are you out of your mind? You want her to run your home. You want her to take care and care for your children. You want her to risk her life to make the children and to bring them into this world. And you want her to cook your food. Or you realize you're giving her all this power, and then you're making the conscious decision to not connect with the person who's making your food. You don't even want to cuss out the person in your drive-through. You don't know what they're going to do to your food. So what are you doing? I just find people to be strange. And so anyway, someone may have done that with you. Maybe not that specific thought process, right? But there's something here that is tied to poverty and tied to pride that they're saying doesn't work. And it's opposite of who you truly are. You're a humble person who believes in themselves and is a very dynamic individual that would typically enjoy where you are. But something about the beliefs that were passed down to you may be opposite of that. So Spirit wants you to realize that it's time to balance it. Okay, there's a lot of wisdom here, and your experiences in life. You have a lot of wisdom. I just want to put that out there, that you've had a different experience in your life, and you may realize the things that they taught me don't work. Okay, a consciousness of lack with the Hanged Man and Nine of Swords. Some of you may be thinking about a different perspective, or focusing a lot. This is a focus on the fact that I can't be, mm, not that I can't be worried or concerned about the lies that I was told, or you know what I mean, or the false teachings. Uh, there's something about that going on. Like I can't be concerned about the false teachings, or it's difficult to. You don't have any fear about changing. There's something about you being, even though you're a fixed sign, you can surrender to change. You can be different. You can see different points of view. There's something about your intuition being able, like you can listen to your intuition. Your intuition will guide you towards the right beliefs, the right way to think, the right way to believe. There's something here about that. Like your intuition to tell you, you'll know if this is right for you or not. right? I'm seeing angel number 777. Usually this comes when there's a lot of uncertainty. So if you ever see 777, definitely it shows up when you are not sure about what you're doing or whether you should go there, whether you should say or whether you should do. They're showing that you'll come out no matter what. Everything, whatever it is that you're dealing with, even if you're not sure, you still win. When 777 comes up there, like, I know you're not confident in this, but you're going to win anyway. Um, it's also a sign that you have a lot of life experience, usually when you see that number. And that's what I'm saying, that you're very wise, that you may have had a wealth of life experience in a very short amount of time. You may be a 30-year-old who thinks like an 80-year-old, you know. I'm seeing that you have a lot to share, and that there's a need for you to be enthusiastic about sharing your message with others. It's important. You may be in this space. I feel like you have a purpose, a bigger purpose, and it's very important. Before I say anything about this loving man, it is so important that you gather your thoughts, discipline yourself to gathering your thoughts properly, or to put them in an organized fashion, and focus on the principle of something. If you, especially if you are about to share your story, get it together, because you need to share something. People need to know what you've learned. People need to know. Like, you went through something on purpose. You came through this family on purpose. You had these ancestors on purpose to learn these lessons so you can share it with other people. Other people need to know what you know. That's it. But the loving man with 5 of Cups and the Empress, this is someone who is feeling disconnected from life because they let you down. This is a person, not gender specific, but they feel like they have not brought the goods like they were supposed to. Therefore, this situation may be unrequited. This would be someone who's like, I know Aquarius is sick of me and probably not even interested anymore, not even concerned. Like, I've made Aquarius feel like they could, what's the word? Say you're in a romantic relationship with someone and they just do the bare minimum. So you're always like, like if you watch a movie and you see someone doing the most, you're like, dang, why can't my person be like that? They know they did that. You know what I mean? Why can't I have this kind of relationship that I'm seeing on TV right now? We're watching this movie and I'm looking over at this person like, wow. Typically, you wouldn't stay in any situation like that in the first place. So I'm just saying. But this person knows that they have done something to that magnitude if this is romantic. Now, if this is business wise, they may have caused you to be like, well, dang, why can't my business partner just show up on time or do the right thing? There's something here that a person is very disappointed in what they brought to the table and they know they could have done better. All right. You may need to look into your Saturn placements or Libra placements to see the balance that is about to be struck in your life. Saturn placements as far as your work ethic, and also to, I guess, see how you do organize things so that you can get a better grasp on how this message needs to come out. If that makes any sense. Ruby, the color or the stone, even if it is a rough cut, would help you to, it will help to draw in energy that will rejuvenate your body here. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Leo, a Pisces, Taurus, or a Libra. We also have Aries. So you could be an Aquarius, Pisces cusp dealing with I'm stuttering, a Pisces, Aries cusp. We have Aries, Taurus cusp as well. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.